You've studied English for years, right? You know hundreds of phrasal verbs like look after, get up, turn off. But when you hear native English speakers, you think, wait, what did they just say? Today, in this video, I'll teach you 5 phrasal verbs that native speakers use every single day, but almost none of them are found in a textbook or in your course book. And by the end of this video, well, you'll know exactly how and when to use them. Here's the truth. Most ESL courses focus on common or safe expressions, but real English, real spoken English is full of flexible, casual phrases that make you sound more natural and more likable, more approachable. People want to get to know you. Now, if you only learn phrasal verbs from textbooks, you'll always sound a little bit off. Let's fix that today. Drag on. The meeting dragged on for hours, and this means that something lasted too long and became boring or tiring. Now, the tone is negative because it suggests that you wish it had ended sooner. The meeting dragged on for hours. Tone is important. Would you like a few more examples? Okay. The movie was good, but the ending dragged on. The movie was good, but the ending, it dragged on. And his explanation, it really dragged on. I lost interest in what he was saying. His explanation dragged on. And you know what? As a native English speaker, I would probably say it dragged on and on and on. Yeah, we like to exaggerate sometimes. Here's a mini practice tip. Think of the last event that you went to, that you attended, that went on too long. It was boring, it was tiresome. So try saying that, whatever the event was, really dragged on. That meeting really dragged on. Roll with it. Roll with it. I bet you haven't heard this one before. Well, we had technical issues, but we just rolled with it. We had technical issues, but we just rolled with it. This means to adapt to a situation and stay calm, even if things go wrong. Roll with it. You know, plans change at the last minute, but you can just roll with it, right? So, good example sentence. Plans changed last minute, but I decided to just roll with it, to adapt to the situation, to stay calm. You can't control everything, just roll with it. Okay, maybe your flight is delayed. Just roll with it. What can you do? You just adapt to the situation and stay calm. Roll with it. And this phrase, roll with it, well, the tone is casual, it's flexible, it's resilient, it's very, very native, and it shows emotional maturity without being formal. So if you're saying, look, I'll just roll with it, it does show emotional maturity. It's very casual. It shows that you're flexible. And because you're using it as a phrasal verb, well, it's not overly formal, right? Sorry, what were you saying? I zoned out for a second. Number 3 on the list is zone out. And zone out means to stop paying attention because your mind drifts away. I was thinking about my summer vacation. Sorry, I zoned out for a second. What did you say? So instead of saying, oops, I didn't hear you, you could just say, sorry, I zoned out for a second. Okay, what did you say? Would you like 2 more examples? I think I've got 2 for you. I always zone out in long meetings. I always zone out in long meetings. He was talking, but I totally zoned out. Or we can go back to drag on, right? That meeting really dragged on and on and on, and I zoned out. Now, zone out, it's informal, but you know what? It's very human. You don't sound like a robot. You don't sound like a 1995 washing machine instruction manual. And you know what? Zone out, we often say it with a smile like, oops, sorry, I zoned out for a second. Okay, so it's the full package. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. This is when you truly level up. Okay, so oops, sorry. I zoned out for a second. It's informal, it's very human. Say it with a smile. Now it's your turn to try it. What's something boring that makes you zone out? You know, sometimes when I'm watching Netflix, I zone out. I kind of stop paying attention. Oh, number 4 is a favorite. Pop into. Pop in or pop into. Pop in means to visit. Pop into. I'm just going to pop into the shop on my way home. And this means to enter a place quickly or briefly. So maybe I'm walking around Milan with a friend and I say, I'm just going to pop into Zara. It means I'm just going to go in quickly, briefly. I'm not going to spend 3 hours trying on clothes. And I'm not someone who actually does that. I hate trying on clothes. So I often just pop into a store, find my size, and I'm out very, very quickly. It's a very brief stop. So pop into, enter a place quickly or briefly. So how can we use this in everyday English? So can we just pop into a cafe before the movie? Or I popped into the office to grab my laptop. So, hey, Nas, what are you doing here? Oh, I just popped into the office to grab my laptop. Ciao! And off you go. Now, pop into, it's friendly, it's quick, it's casual, it's energetic. But don't confuse pop into with pop in. Pop in means to visit someone, whereas pop into is a quick trip inside somewhere. So pop into Zara, okay, for a brief, quick shopping trip. But I'll pop in later today to visit you. So pop in means to visit someone. So I'm going to pop in at my parents' place, okay? But pop into Zara. Pop in, visit, pop into a quick trip. Number 5 on our list, and I hope you're still here with me, it's wrap up. Wrap up. Let's wrap up this meeting. It's already 6 p.m. Wrap up. To finish or to bring something to an end. Let's wrap up this meeting. Let's wrap up this photo shoot. Let's wrap up this party. I don't think many people say, let's wrap up this party. But wrap up means to finish or bring something to an end. And let's look at 2 more examples. Yeah, why not? Let's wrap up the project next week. So you want to finish it next week. Let's wrap this up before lunch. Let's finish it before lunch. Let's bring this to an end before lunch. Let's quickly wrap up. You've learned 5 native level phrasal verbs you can start using right now, and I guarantee these 5 are not in your course book. Drag on, roll with it, zone out, pop into, Sarah, always, and wrap up. Okay, so in the comments, what I'd like is for you to write a sentence using at least 2 of these expressions, and I'll reply and I'll correct them or improve it for you. It's like a free lesson, isn't it? And if this video helps you feel closer to real fluency, please hit subscribe, because next time, guess what? We are tackling 3 expressions that sound polite, but are totally rude in English. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Nas. It is ciao for now.